Is there anything that you'd like to say now about the messengers as far as like logistics or details or anything like that?
Yeah,
Or any?
it's gonna be like after Messengers, the whole structure of IMC Nation, the way we teach is gonna change. So to be the people who will know what's happening before everybody else knows what's happening, and they'll be trained highest on it. I have to have always a group of people as a base, so there's a bridge. The Messengers will be the bridge between me and everybody else is about to now get the new programs and all that other stuff, because it's not pickup. It's really not. That's what I was saying where I stopped talking much earlier about this. I said, you know, I've always said I don't know if it's real. I'm telling you right now on everything I know, this is real. So that's the only thing that's changed in the last 3 days. Tonight will be the fourth night. I think I'm going to go out and prove it again. Okay, look, this is real. I would have an ethical problem. I wrote ethics here as my tattoo. I'm excited because right after Messengers, my whole business structure and the way I teach IMC is going to change, because I need a bridge from myself to what I'm about to teach. So Messenger will be the first people who'll be trained in this really, really advanced, full-on like language of it. And then when they go into class, they're gonna understand everything very differently. Okay? And it's like it's admitting, it's knowing that this is real. It's admitting that um, if there was any Jedi, then I am it. If there was any Sith Lord, I am it. If there ever was a Zepar as an entity, I am it. If there ever was a Hermes and Master of Masters, I'm that guy. Now, how can I be all these guys? That's what you're here to find out. But I'm not joking anymore. This is not pickup. Okay, this is things that will completely alter the course of your existence. When I became fully confident is when I realized that if I was gonna die, the one thing, if I couldn't take my loved ones with me where I was going, the one thing I would want to make me okay is to know that they could do what I can do. I know I am okay no matter where I end up. And I know that more than anybody could ever know that. Not only that, I know I'm more than okay wherever I end up. I know that where I end up, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. That's the code. I know that. It may take 1,000 years for that to happen. But people that know me know I won't lose focus. You know, when he was talking about, Fernando, staying up late in the beginning and falling asleep and that energy thing. Here's another thing. And he was talking about how, unless I'm like asleep, I can communicate very well, like as good as anything. It's just a little harder for me, but I can still stay sharp. But here's something else that people have a hard time measuring. I don't even know how one could measure it. I actually smoke a lot of weed, and I sometimes drink a lot and do a few other shit, right? All together, all throughout the night, consistently, nonstop, from tap in before, actually kind of all day now, till the end of the night, right? And I just know something for sure, that if anybody matched any of those drugs the moment I started, no matter how much they smoke weed, no matter how much mushrooms they would do or drink, I don't care, whatever I do at that time, or nicotine, I guarantee you, I guarantee you, within an hour or two, their social dynamics would suffer so bad, they would be retarded. Okay, so that's another thing that has to be measured. Is like, how is that happening, right? And so, like I said, what you don't know anything about yourself until you see yourself reflected into the heart of another human being. So I'm doing it for me. It just happens to have so much value that I can share it and I can make money off of it and run my life away, because I don't want to do anything else. Already Manu told me that would happen, right? Perfect your art, perfect your craft. One day people will pay you millions of dollars to watch you do what you do for free. Yeah, we're doing it. So I'm doing my own experiment. I'm going to go out again. I'm going to speak to people. I have a new girlfriend coming over probably right now. We're all going to go out, blah, blah. And I'm going to know about me by how I'm reflected in people's eyes, their hearts, and their speech, who I am. Otherwise, I'm delusional. You see that? So if you have one relationship, one girlfriend, you get reflected in her communication to you. His girlfriend's here, one of his girls here, right? So let's just say he was a psycho. Okay, he wouldn't have that relationship, or the relationship would look like a psycho relationship. It would be what the result of who he is. So he knows a little bit more about himself than you if you've never been in a relationship as a man. That's how I evolve. I evolve through relationships. Now have two. If you could get two women to truly in their hearts be yours and to reflect to you truthfully, that's what you want. You got to get your relationship to a point where your girl can talk to you about anything easily. That's difficult to get to, but I'm almost there. I'm very close. I'm there. They need to trust I'm there. I'm already there. But it takes time when you spend years telling people to shut the fuck up and they talk about something you don't want to talk about. Right? And then you go, no, I'm good. And they're like, really? Yeah, I am. Okay, but I've proven that I'm good many other times, so there's a lot of trust that I'm good, but there's a lot of old habits, right? But I'm fine. Thanks, Andy. Okay, so there it is. That's the messengers, all right? If I had a son, I would tell him to do it. If I could get a loan, I would do it. I would do anything to do this, okay?